Welcome everybody. You are here at unit review number 3, guys. So we have a lot in store for you guys tonight. But Inya, before we just start talking about everything, let's get started. So Inya, who do you have for us to start us off for the night?
Don't even give us a chance to introduce ourselves. Okay.
Yes. Wow, I'm off tonight. So we have joined with me today is one of our mods, Miss Inyate. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. Followed by one of our other mods, Perez. Say hello. Also my manager.
What's good, y'all?
I love your intros, man, because you'd be like, yo, what's good, y'all? This is Perez coming at you with another video. I'm like, oh snap. Oh snap, Perez, professional. That's why he is my manager. So anyway, sorry at that, totally being rude. Like I said, my mind's in like 3 different kind spots at the moment, but where I want it to be is with this first.
We'll edit it out in
code.
post.
We'll edit that out in post. No, I'll probably add it inside the post because I'm unprofessional, and that's how we like to do it here, baby. So let's get it started though. What is our first code for the night?
Your first code is from a man that I don't see that much of, but every time I see him, I just want to cry.
Okay.
And you will see why in a moment.
Okay. Let's see. What is it?
220 403 6763
6763. All right. So let's see. And who might this be? Oh, Hayden. Oh man, I have not seen this lad in like forever. Oh my goodness. Okay. So he is still rocking out the Joshua, which again, I actually haven't. Okay, so actually, I think if I remember correctly, Hayden was actually the first person that I remember seeing his unit and actually seeing the Joshua, because I came back after a long break and then started coming back in. I was like, you know, this unit is actually really good. He showed me him. He actually has a lot of effort inside of his Joshua. I think it's a lot different of a build since the last time that I've seen it. But he's actually going for
30 impact wasn't a thing when you came back. Just saying.
That's true.
Neither was Mystic Boost.
Yeah, neither was like hardly any of these skills. Even attack wasn't even part of it right there. I mean, I practically left whenever they thought contracts were still a good thing, and I'm like, stop, please stop. But then they slowly started kind of getting out of that.
Kind of.
Yeah, they do, but they don't really emphasize it as much as they normally do anymore. So thank goodness. That's a big wow moment, big time. So, but anyway, Joshua. So he does have this a little bit differently than what last time that I've seen it. So he has a Brave Sword Plus, which is interesting. Does he have a personal? I don't remember.
Yeah.
He does.
He does, but it's more like a res kind of weapon.
It's more like a res.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, hey, how you doing? Welcome everybody. Actually, and I also wanted to say really quick, guys, before I continue forward, guys, that we are live with Twitch, guys. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Anyone that is watching in the future, guys, we'd love to have you guys here. We stream we stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and also Friday. So I said Friday twice. I meant to say Saturday also. About 5:30 to 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. So we'd love to have you guys here.
Can I be reviewed?
We actually have all of our reviews in the future set up by our Discord, which I was gonna go into next. So if you want to be part of our reviews, we do them every Thursday, and they are submitted inside of our Discord. So if you're interested in that, guys, feel free to come in there, submit them inside there, and you will put them in there, and then we'll go from there. So.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Come in. But yes.
Oh, there's a wave of Discord now. Oh.
Exactly. But yeah, come and join us, guys, because we would love to have you guys. The Discord train coming in hot. But you know what else is hot right here? This Joshua right now, because he's using out that Brave Sword, which is I'm trying to remember what his personal weapon does. I know you were saying it's some kind of like a res. Is that what you said?
It gives like
Pretty
plus
much.
5 res.
Okay.
So, is that it?
No, I haven't even started yet. And then he has Ether with his steady impact, which definitely does help out with his defense. He already actually has one thing that I noticed with Joshua is that he actually has some really good defenses, especially being as an infantry. Granted, a lot of other units now are starting to kind of get to that point too. But I will say though, like if you want to compare him to Astrum, right? Astrum is actually really powerful too, with the highest BST free unit red that you can get, I think, or maybe he's just in general the highest red sword. I forget. Maybe my chat will be able to help me out there. But either way, right there. He's really, really good. He has a really solid defense right there. But the thing is that he does have a little bit more res. I've actually seen a full built Astrum, and he doesn't have really fantastic res still. Maybe I think I said like 26 and 28. So it's not like a hell of a lot. But one thing that I noticed with Joshua is that he has a good mixture of both, including that defense. That defense is really, really nice. Now, he's going to need it, though, because attack is not the best, naturally, with it.
Wait, where do I post the build?
Let's see. And you're going to be posting those inside Submit a Build. It is closed at the moment, but they normally open up right after stream's over, I'm pretty sure. Inya runs that whole thing.
No,
So-
they'll open up at midnight Eastern, so they open in about 3 hours.
Yes. And then, so you also have a Mystic Boost, which again, actually, I think some of my chat was actually just saying it also, is that Mystic Boost would be really nice to be able to have it if, like for instance, if you had like Fury or something with that, so be able, because you're going to get healed, and to be able to counteract with the Fury, I think that would actually work out really well. I see where chat's going with that, but I can also see why you also have the Sturdy Impact to also be able to give you some more defense. Granted, one thing I would say though is that if you're going to be going Ether though, and you have all this extra defense, I almost want to say that maybe you should even go maybe something that's going to benefit more with your defenses so high, because you're going what, like an extra plus 10 with that. So what is it, extra plus 10 an extra plus 6? Yes. Okay, so adding that in there, you're gonna have like 52 attack, and then you're looking at probably about like 46 defense just with that alone, which is going to really help you out with your defense. So I think that you should really benefit off that by using either a bigness or a bonfire, or yeah, and to be able to kind of go off of that there, I think that would really help you out drastically. Something really where you're gonna pretty much just be able to proc that off a lot more if you're really trying to go down that route. You also have even attack wave, which is not bad. I'm not gonna go into what we were talking about last time because I have an obsession with the C skills. There's certain ways with all the new ones.
Don't forget that Sturdy Impact stops enemy follow-ups.
That I mean, which is understandable, which I get that. I could see why he's kind of going down that route. All in all, though, I think
This Joshua is so scary, Pog.
very scary indeed. I will say one thing though is that your C skill is you can either go like attack smoke, I would say, or even go, like I said, with your even attack. I don't know who you're really running with. That's another thing too. Having the waves is really nice for yourself and for others, as long as you can pretty much pick what turn you're going to be on. Like for instance, you're on even attack wave now, so as long as you know that you're going to be attacking on even waves, then I think you'll be all right there. But your stats are always going to be a little bit lower also because you have the Brave Sword, which is only 8 might. So I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get your speeds up right there, because I see that you have your Darting Blow to try to even yourself out there. Your defenses are really solid. I almost want to say you're kind of doing like two different kind of things. Like I see like you have like a good speed and good defense, and the res is good. And then you're gonna want to be able to, I'm assuming you're gonna try to quad. But the thing is though, is that like if you're gonna try to have like a super quad build, I don't know, I would say like maybe you can do a few things, I guess. But like I see what you're trying to do. It also makes it so that you're gonna stop follow-ups too. So I mean, Inya and Perez, what do you guys think? I may be thinking of like multiple, like I guess I'm thinking of two different kind of things right now. Like for instance, I see that he has higher defense, and I'm not sure if he's trying to just stay alive with his Brave Sword, always popping off the ether. I mean, what do you guys think?
I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of Brave Sword just because of the speed penalty. There's no refine and like lack of might. Like being able to double is nice, but then if you get rid of all the penalties and stuff from Brave Sword, Joshua has enough speed that he can naturally double a lot of targets anyway, especially with Darting Blow.
Yeah, because I can see that
And
his
like,
Brave Sword is mainly just trying to make shit so that he can, of course, do a lot of damage, because he has this like certain skills that prop up his attack, but he also trying to get it so that he can pop off his ether, which is cool. Which I understand that completely. However, I feel like he's kind of going like in multiple ways. So, but that's kind of what I'm seeing with that. He can go like
chat's telling me this is a quad build, which like I can see it, but at the same time, like I don't know. It's like with 42 speed, I guess he could quad, but then with 44 attack, he gets like how much from Sturdy Impact? 7.
Maybe what I'm thinking of is that maybe instead of Sturdy, because his defense is already nice, maybe Mirror Impact if he has that. Maybe.
Honestly, I just straight up go Swiss Barrel 3. Like he has decent enough defenses as is. That
I can see some Swiss Barrel 3. Yeah, I can see that. What about you, Perez?
I can definitely see what he was trying to go for with the Brave Sword quadding ability. And with Sturdy Impact, negating an enemy's chance to follow up because of the Brave Sword penalty and stuff, having Darting Blow really like cancels that out. But with the B skill and the C skill, there's so many other options to make him more effective that just removing Mystic Boost can really help this build. And I don't know what kind of C slot he could have, but Speed Smoke is a thing now, so it is accessible through Grails, and you know, or
Right.
no, not speed smoke, defense smoke. So it helps with the Brave Sword.
Right. So yeah, and that's kind of, and actually Perez kind of hit it right on the head there. Is that like there's like multiple I feel like I see where you're going with this, but then like your B and your C kind of don't match with it. Like I don't know. I feel like it doesn't necessarily match with 100%. If you're trying to go for this build, I feel like you got to go like all in. I almost want to say you're kind of separated, kind of like when people try to do like support builds with their normal builds, like they're trying to do everything. And I feel like you can do a lot of things, but like some of them don't mesh as well, I feel either. And then like such as like your B and your C kind of are a little bit different. I don't think they're bad, but I think it's different, and I feel like that you could definitely improve on those with that. I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier. So that makes more sense of that.
It's okay for a unit to have, you know, a role or a niche, you know.
Right.
If they can do good in one aspect of battle, then you should maximize your, you know, your skills and your potential there, instead of trying to be a mediocre or at worst average mixed tank build. So Mystic Boost is nice and all, but the healing isn't really going to help at all with the entire build, since, you know, you're not going to be getting the 4 attacks with which you could get through desperation.
It's got a point with that. So, but
I agree.
in general, though, it is a good build. I think your Joshua is very strong. I think it's very powerful, and you do have something going. I feel like if you can kind of just like mix up a few of the skills that we were kind of talking about there, trying to really invest in his like, I guess just like Prez was saying, just like really go all in on that style of like, hey, like if you're gonna go down this route, don't try to necessarily be a generalist way with that, because I think that you will do a lot better. In my opinion, I would think you do a lot better, and I think my mods kind of feel the same way. So all in all, though, a very good build. Just small things that I'm noticing. Very small.
The fact that it's not a DC Joshua is just already enough. That's already unique.
Yeah, the fact that it's not DC or like Fortress Joshua, because every other Joshua I've run into was running either of those two.
Yeah. I give you massive credit for putting Sturdy Impact. So.
Yep,
but if you could put Mirror Impact with his, you know, preferred weapon, that'd be sick. And then just wait for a refine that like,
and I forget,
gives him something even special.
That's also true because of that extra res. See, that's what it was. That's what it was right there. Is that he had his personal weapon on right there with the DC the last time, because his bulk is just naturally super duper nice. And with kind of like the way that your kit's going to, even with like even attack, if you can, I've always been a little off when it comes to the wave skills. I'm not like, I mean, I like them and I don't at the same time. Again, it's all just making sure that you can actually use them. And the moments that you don't have them and you need them the most, and then all of a sudden you don't have it. So it's practically like you don't have anything inside of your C skill, which kind of hurts me a little bit. But again, if you can kind of make it so that works that way, and as much as I've been playing Faye, I've noticed that like things don't always work the same way that you want them to, as well as like your battles and everything else. So it's like if you can get something in there that really benefits more with that kit, I think it would really make you, I think it would really help you and go a lot farther for you. Though, but all in all, though, fantastic build though. I really like it, and we're gonna move on to the next build now. Oh, well, I haven't. We've I called this man Valium, and Inya threw a fit yesterday. Was it yesterday, Inya? I don't remember specifically, but
last stream, whenever that was.
Yeah. Okay, so it was Tuesday. I called him Volume, and Inya was like, "It's Vol. You don't know how to read." Oh my god. But rocking out the Azira, old school Lady of the Lake. Now Azira, I always like Azira. When it comes to, of course, you know, always going to be the best one is going to be the legendary Azira version. However, whenever this one decides to actually, because this Azira has a personal weapon, right? I actually don't know too much about her.
She does not have a personal weapon.
She needs personal weapon.
She needs a refine.
She needs a personal weapon, but she does not have
personal
one.
And a refine.
Blessed Lance.
Just give her something. Give her something right there. I think like the old school Azira players are going to love it, because all Azira ever sees for love wise is either mainly legendary Azira, and some people use Baby Zero. I call it like I said, I think Baby Zero is adorable too, and she actually works out still pretty well, can still hit hard, but really mainly legendary Azira. Let's be real. So, but let's go back to old school. So like this is just a regular merged Azira.
I was waiting for that.
Oh my god, no. No FBI, get out of here with that. Now, normal Zero is also mad cute, absolutely. Plus 10 waifu points, without a doubt. No, but so just looking at the stats alone right now, it's actually really decent stats.
This is the ocean's gray waves.
This is the ocean's gray. So the stats on this naturally are actually pretty solid, even with that minus speed. Now I know why. It's just because he has that life and death, so he's definitely dropping down the defenses. But again, a zero is really not really meant for defenses anyway. So it's one of those things where it's like, I see what you're kind of going for. Any kind of defenses that she may have had before really aren't going to benefit her really right now. So I see where you're going for. You're like, you know what, might as well go for that little bit of extra attack, a little bit extra speed. Fair enough, especially without any merges or anything right there. That's pretty decent there. It's curtains. Now this one, I actually didn't really know too much about right there, so I do see that you're trying to go for a gale
Just
force
to
on
move
her.
the squirrel backslash.
So yes, actually I would agree with you on that. I would like to see her get a demotion if she's not going to get anything else. If she's not going to get a personal, might as well get a demotion so other people can get her for sure. But what I was saying before also was that you're trying to go for gale forces. Now for a dancer, I'm just gonna have my mods already. What do you guys feel about Gale Force on her? I've actually seen a few people try to run that on her. So I mean, I've always wanted to get your guys' opinion on that, because I'm not entirely sure myself.
I mean, it's a trick. Can you hear me first of all?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's a bit of a rough strat to run, but like I understand the logic behind it. So you have, especially with the curtains, you have a 3 cooldown Gale Force at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So then you go in, you Gale Force, you go and you slap someone, you get the Gale Force, and then you have another turn. So then, the idea is like you clean up the enemy, and then you get another turn, so you can sink them. So then you just get more value out of that one turn overall.
Nice. Okay. See, so that's kind of what I was thinking. I never really got to see it in play, so that was my always thing. Because like I always wanted to kind of, or actually the only other time that I saw it was when somebody accidentally, I'm not sure if it was accidentally or if they were just trolling me, but they took off the sing on her, and I was like, what? Why? And I think they were just trying to troll me. But they had repo on. It was just crazy. And really quick, guys, Irish Savage also nice. Thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you for all of this, all the support, guys. I really appreciate it, guys. So nice. But yes, I can see that. Being able to kind of get a few hits in, maybe even get some kills, whatever the case is there, and then be able to Gale Force and either A, get out, or be able to go and dance Hominy right afterwards. Just give you that extra flexibility and that extra turns if you can. So that was kind of like my thought process on that. I just like, I don't know. It's just like you really got to make sure that you can A, get there, pretty much get in there, do some damage, and get out. So we got to make sure that everyone's playing really close together, and or pretty much make it so that you just know that you're gonna die. But there's really, I mean, but I'm pretty sure you're trying to make it so that you can try to be as, I guess more or less just like do some I can't speak today. Do some DPS and also be able to go and dance people so that they can actually go in there and assist. So pretty much get as much out of a dancer as humanly possible. It's kind of how I see it, which I really like it. And then of course you also have life and death, which of course is going to be very nice, which kind of helps out with it. So A, you can also do the damage, but whenever people are trying to get close to you, you go in there, they can get close to you. Then after you've already done something, go ahead, dance on them right there, or sing, whatever, and then pretty much they're good to go and they can start. So which is really nice. Again, you have odd defense wave. Now this one I don't agree with. I don't know. I mean, unless you're just trying to really support everybody else around you. But again, 50% of the time you're not gonna have this. So if you know, just like Pros was saying earlier, if you have really good turn synergy, just know like when things are going to be going down for you, and you remember all that right there, and you can make it so that you can remember. Like for instance, like I've had it where I'm in ether raids right there. I'm on turn number 2. I wasn't expecting them to come in the way that they did, so now I really can't attack on that turn. So I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm like behind. So wave skills are always kind of like a if to me, but it definitely helps others more than you, because if you're trying to use this for yourself, really it's not going to help you out too much. It's going to be more like 22 defense, so I'm assuming that's going to be for others. So I would kind of change that up to probably, well, to be honest though, you could probably do an easy attack smoke, pop that off, then Gale Force, then go ahead and get your buddies in there, and or you can even have defense smoke in there too. You can have that off, pop that off, hit everybody there, then Gale Force, dance your guys' units, come back, pretty much now they're weak or two. It really depends on what you're trying to go for. But all in all though, maybe a smoke. I think a smoke would actually help you out drastically because you have that Gale Force. And then you also have attack and speed, which is, it's okay. I feel like there's a few things that you can do differently.
The defense wave is mostly for like, you know, so she could get a buff 2 on her defense.
I don't think her defenses are her defenses are not good enough to do anything.
Yeah, but at least it cancels it out a bit.
Hopefully she doesn't get one shot at the very least.
Yeah, because she's definitely not going to get doubled because of her speed and everything. So anything to make up for loss of defense is pretty much what
Rouse.
you should try to do. Yeah. If you want to be a little whale over here and get roused, sure, go ahead. But...
Hey, you guys should give me some like credit because I haven't said anything about rouse at all. No rouses, no nothing. So it's been good. It's been a good day. It's been a good day.
But yeah, Gale Force dancers aren't easy to get, but that's what the weapon is for. And you know, if you run a team with literally everybody Gale Forcing, eventually you're gonna get Gale Force on your dancer too. So.
Right, and I actually agree with you on that. There is that I don't think her defenses are really salvageable either. Honestly, go for a smoke. Go for a smoke. Because like my thing is that if you can have an attack smoke out there, or a defense smoke, or a speed smoke, something where you can go out there and pretty much debuff them, and then Gale Force back in, and then your actual units that can actually do something can go actually in there and pretty much clean it up at that point right there. So I feel like the smoke would be better. Because, to be honest, adding that extra 6 is not going to help her. It kind of conflicts, if anything. You have that life and death and everything. I'm like, there's no real reason. Especially we're looking at Gen 3 units now. So these guys are going to be hitting way more. You're going to need a lot more defense and res to really help you there. So I would, if you had to hear anything out into this, your C skill is probably one that I would change the most, the quickest. Because it just doesn't, it doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't. So... But unless you're really just trying to be like a mad support for you, but like if you're gonna do that, you might as well go and have another. You only have one support thing. Like for instance, you can easily have something inside of your S skill to maybe help your teammates out at that point. I know why you have that is that extra +2 speed and attack to make it so that you're at 40 speed, which is pretty average. But the thing is though is that I don't know. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to make it work. And you might as well have a smoke, because if you're going to be able to go and have that in there, then at least you are going to be able to drop somebody. So, but that's just my opinion.
And attack smoke isn't hard to get.
Or like I said, or you can do any of the smokes. You can do some of the speed smoke. You can do
yeah,
defense
speed smoke is kind of hard to get though.
Right. Speed.
Yeah.
Speed,
defense smoke
attack.
is like, your best choice if you have 100 grails and no pans yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speed smoke would be good for helping your other Gale Forces get a heavier flashing blade off.
Right.
Well, flashing blade, not heavy, but like.
No, I agree. That's kind of what I'm seeing right there. Is that I feel like that would probably be like one of the biggest things that I would change. Like Wings of Mercy, fine, because like I said, you're a dancer. You want people to be close so that you're not having to run all over the place to go and sing, and everyone else like just go over to you. And then pretty much you have your Gale Force so that you can pretty much assist and also be able to dance people so that you can go and assist them too. So it's like a win-win. It's like a double whammy. I think it actually works out really well. As long as, but like again, your C and maybe your S slot, I would say. I see why you're going again for the S to try to help her out with her own stats there, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like it just doesn't really mesh very well. So, but that's just me, in my opinion. So,
well, she's still a support, so
yeah,
don't forget that.
Yeah, true. I feel like
anything to buff up speed is what I would do. So if he ever gets a merge to get rid of that speed bane.
Right. So
we just need a demote.
Yeah, that's true.
Massive
if you can get
demote.
another one, right, and just go ahead, fix up that minus speed, because that would help you out a lot there, and then change up your S slot, maybe to make it something where you can go and A, support your squad. Like I said, there's a lot of drive skills out there, or you can have something that assists you out maybe a little bit better. When I always see attack and speed, I'm like,
you got bond skills with Wings of Mercy.
There you go. You have the bond skills. You have everything else. Like I was about to say, I even said it earlier. I was like, it works better if you have your teams close together. Bond skills work out really well for dancers like this, and you're gonna be singing, so everything's gonna work out pretty well. So all in all, though, I see where you're going with this. Very good build. I think that there's a few things that you can change, but I also see that it's actually usable, if that makes sense. It actually can do something out there, and then also be able to get the heck out of there. So very good. Inya and Perez, you have anything else to say on this one?
Pretty unique dancer build. I don't really see a lot of dancers running Life and Death 3, so
that's what I was about to say.
Kudos to you for being brave. That was
my first one that I seen. I was like, well, I've never really seen that before.
I mostly just use Triangle of Depth.
Yeah. Last time I saw this was from Azura running a Fire Sweep lance. And this.
Oh, that was hilarious. He was the one
that was insane. That was also when Azura took off Sing and replaced it with Primo.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, was that what he had? He had
That was a
fire
zero.
lance. He had fire.
Yeah, fire lance.
Oh my
life and death,
goodness.
and other stuff.
I totally
Mhm.
forgot. That's what the skill. I was like, what did he have? Because it was actually pretty interesting. Again, it debated me like crazy because I went in there. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna go and dance this guy. And then like I go in and just and I repoed him and I was like, what? I didn't even read it. I just assumed that she had sing. I was like, okay, cool, good enough. And nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Did you see
All
what
right,
Bull
guys,
says?
now you know what to do for the next
Slay.
domain.
Let's see.
He runs her with Tabarn.
Oh, I see.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
He has Gale Force too, so makes
Understandable.
sense.
Understandable.
Yeah.
The Gale
So-
Force squad.
Yeah, the Gale Force
Pretty
squad with the
much.
dancer, pretty much a personal dancer, just helping that out. That's very nice. Big brain, without a doubt. So all in all, though, fantastic build. Like I said, let's hear it for him. Very nice. And again, guys, thanks you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. I see that we have a nice little squad here tonight, so I hope you guys are enjoying yourself and enjoying the reviews. Kiro! It's Kiro! Oh, wait, hold on. The dreaded +9. Oh my god, I feel so bad for anybody that has
Look
to
away.
live. Anyone that has to live inside this dreaded 9 oh my god, it's so frustrating. My Est was in here for like forever. And then finally she got out with the +10. So I feel for you. When you get that Oscar, you better freaking DM me. Be like, I got it. And I'm gonna be like, nice.
Myself is at +9. Anybody want an HM form from me?
So let's talk about Oscar. So real quick, I was actually really excited to actually use Oscar because the thing is, I mean, I still don't have one, of course, because it's expensive and whatnot. But his refine was actually okay. Check it out. So his refine was actually really nice. I liked his refine because it's not, if I remember correctly, without having really looked at it in like a while, but it helped out, buffed out not only cavalry units but infantry units also, if I remember correctly. Let me just make sure. Yep. Okay. So it's actually gives that extra attack and speed +3 to anyone in that. So what was interesting to me really was the fact that, like, yes, Cavs, great, but helped out infantry too. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. And it's like a lot of people are starting to use a lot more infantry. Actually, if you look at it, Gen 3, I feel like has been very, very big on infantry units. They've been adding a lot more in there, adding up the BST, making it so they're looking a lot like I said, armor right now is turning up while infantry is going way up right now. So it's like, it's interesting to see. And I think that because of that, that makes it so that his spear was actually worth something there. And again, you can run it on, and he can be kind of like a real interesting support, not only for cavalry units, but for infantry also. Or not even necessarily support, just mainly just have that for his support there. But I do see some support skills and some other ways to make that work also. So it really just depends on how you want to build him. But all in all, though, it's fantastic refine. So I talked about that long enough. Special, it also does the extra special trigger, -1, which is going to be really nice. So he's actually going to be popping up Luna, which again, just the defensive res -50, which is really solid right there. Just gives him so that he can pretty much proc off his Luna whenever he wants, because as you can tell, it's already at 2, which is going to be really nice. So what he's going for is the Bond build. So I can respect this, because with his Great Lance being the way that it is, making it so that he's going to be buffing other people that are around him, might as well going to be close to people, right? So he has attack res bond, which that's a good skill. That's a good skill. I love this skill right there. Like I said, attack and res +7. So that's going to help out anybody that is struggling with res. And some of them Gen 1 units, you already know they're struggling. So a lot of them were anyway. So it's like with that, being able to bump him up to about 31 res, and then also to be able to give him some actual +7 attack, which again, none of this is shown because he's not actually in combat yet. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure.
Wow, you're actually learning.
You're actually learning.
Oh my God.
Learning.
This is not the Savage that I know.
Wonderful
Who are
job.
you?
Wonderful job. Exactly. We did it. We did it, boys. Hey, you guys have to understand that I was gone. I'm practically a face streamer that freaking came out. Let's just say that technically I started in Gen 3. That's late as hell. So you gotta understand that sometimes I just
riding
miss
the
stuff.
hype. Bandwagoner.
Oh, bandwagoner. Anyway, then you have
Riding the
attack
hype when the game's
feint
already
3.
its peak.
Attack feint 3, which makes itself smirk.
He is so smart. SMRT.
SMRT. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So also he also has attack feint, which again, if he's rallied, which actually you don't really see this very often. So if he's rallied, it's gonna get the -7 to pretty much to anyone inside the cardinal directions, which is decent. How do you guys feel about this B slot? I'd say it's a decent skill. It's nothing too crazy. I don't know about that one. Like, it's different. I don't usually see that B slot.
It's not a bad skill, but I'd say if you ever get the chance, swap that out for a ruse. Just because the ruse applies for both you and your allies, so you just get more coverage overall. Plus, the guard effect is really, really nice.
Yep, I can see that. Yeah, to be able to have that guard would actually be really nice.
They are releasing Feint as a S seal, which could work just as well. So if it ends up becoming just an S seal skill, that's totally fine.
Well, attack feint's already out as a seal.
Exactly. If they do the rest of the feints,
oh yeah.
You'll see a lot more rallies out there.
Right. So it's like I feel like because he has these bonds, just like you were saying right there, to be able to have it so that you can have one of those new skills out there, if you can get one, of course, they're expensive. It's gonna be able to give you that extra guard on there, which is gonna help you out drastically, and also to be able to like either something where it's going to keep you more survivable. I get where this is going. So if you have a squad, which you're gonna be around your squad, and if they have something to rally you with, and that's again, it has to have something that rallies. So it's kind of specific too. So it's like, if you can have that, then yeah, great. That helps you out drastically. So if you know that this is what you're going to be using and making it so that you know he's going to be rallied, perfect. That's great. But I almost want to say that some of these newer skills, like I said, such as to be able to add that extra free guard and also to be able to get some of those debuffs too, like some of those lulls. I think it's the lulls, isn't it?
What?
It's the lulls. Correct?
Yeah, lull.
Yeah.
Lulls is the one that neutralizes any bonuses to the stats while also giving +3 to them.
Right, exactly. Which those are great. Those are fantastic. Again, new skills, expensive, so we're not going to go about those too much. Just like I'm not allowed to say rouse as much, even though I would love to, or I would love to say the oaths, or anything else like that, but I can't.
If the build can be maximized with a rouse skill, then fine. But if you're telling everybody to just put rouse,
just put rouse on, it's easy. It's
not
easy.
worth it.
Just put rouse on. I'm just kidding.
Welcome to unit reviews. Today's edition is the aroused edition, in which
Today
you put
on
rouse on every
Wales.
single thing.
Today on Wales and you. I'm just kidding. No, but it's an interesting B slot, and it does work. There is synergy with that. It's just kind of specific. And also, I feel like with this Oscar, the way that it is, I kind of like it if you would have it where either A has something that makes it so, like I said, to be able to have that extra kind of guard effect on there, to be able to get a different kind of debuff on there with that, or to be able to make it so that you have some more survivability in that sense. I think that would be really nice. Granted, like, it's depending on what kind of rally you have on there, may make you even more survivable and drop people too. There's always that, but all in all, I feel like you can maybe switch that up depends on what you're trying to do. And then you also have, but one thing I don't want you to change up is your hone speed. Now, hone speed is always going to be really nice. This is going to help out anyone that's around you, because not only are you buffing because of your lance, so because again, your lance is going to give those extra attack and speed +3. Then you have that hone speed, so that's an extra +7. So you're just this Oscar right here is pretty much an aura. That's what he is. He reminds me of like this big aura. So he gives like extra +3 for attack and +10 for adjacent allies, of course. So that's really nice. That's super duper nice. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I help you, you help me, because he has bonds too. So it's like, if these people are close,
you help me.
Exactly.
We're a happy family.
See, and it's it's interesting though, because like the way that you have this right here, right? So you have the 24 res right now with this, just with this alone, have that extra res in there, you're looking at about what, like 31 res. And then when you have this attack defense bond, you're gonna have that extra 5, so you're looking at about 34 defense. So in general, your Oscar's actually looking decently bulky, especially, and you gotta understand that it's a cavalry unit. So a lot of the cavalry units don't really have that much bulk, but he does. And especially with being able, as long as you're near somebody, you definitely will. And of course, just like I said, if you have somebody to rally you, you're going to get whatever rally stats that you have there, and you're also going to be able to get the minus. So that's nice. That is nice. It's very nice. All in all, though, it's a very good Oscar, because if you look at the stats naturally, he has a lot of attack, a lot of HP. Well, especially for a cavalry unit, I would say he has a good amount of HP right here. And I'm assuming it's not even showing the S slot. Or the S support. I say S slot, I meant to say S support. Which is going to be able to give him more HP and also a few more extra stats too. Actually, if you are S slotted there, that'll help with your speed too. And your speed's gonna at least jump up to what, like 41, I think? I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
+2 to everything that isn't HP.
Yep, gotcha. So, which is also going to help out with your defenses too. So all in all, makes it so that your Oscar's going to, it's really nice, because it's like, it helps you and others. So this is one of those builds where I think you can, just especially because of his lance, I think you can be both. You can be a support and also do something too. So it's not like you're just a big aura and then you don't do anything. It's like you're a big aura and people got to watch out because you can hit really hard too. The only other thing I would say, really, to really benefit from this, I'd say, and this is like, I'm just trying to think what you would be with the extra flowers and the extra merge. But you can either keep your attack or maybe even go for speed too. The speed I think might be actually help you out a smidge too. Because again, hone speed makes it so it just helps out your allies. Again, it's not one of those ones that gives it for you. So it's like one of those things where if you can kind of help yourself get those extra speeds, because again, speed to a certain threshold is going to be defense. So anything to keep yourself alive with for a while is going to help you out. And 39 is not the best, but if you're S supported and maybe if you get the merge with the rest of them right there, that might help you out. But just in this technical situation here, maybe go for that speed. It depends though, but that's just very, very nitpicky. All in all though, fantastic build. And it works with a lot of people too. Works with a lot of people. Inkling, you have a wonderful night, friend. Yeah, that's all that I really have. Mods, you have anything? Any last remarks on that?
Well, Buffalo brings up a good point, whereas if you want to maximize him, you change his rally to like attack defense or attack res, just because he already has the hone speed 4. So with this current dual rally, you're kind of just wasting 6 speed because they don't stack.
Right. Oh, I see. Actually, I did not realize that they didn't have the extra stacking ability on that last one. I thought it was like attack still got both, so I did not know that they did not get it. Okay, fair enough. But even still, that actually makes complete sense too. So trying to get all the stats that you possibly can, that makes sense actually. Huh. Well, learned something else. Learned something else today. I like to learn. So Perez, what about you? What do you have?
Oh, I was gonna mention that too, but you know, if they ever do want to change the rally, and then if he ever does get a ruse or something of any kind that isn't, you know, attack speed or anything like speed or like speed and defense, could just move attack feint to an S seal. And
yes. So pretty much, I guess the only thing that we're really seeing is your B and your S. So, well, as we already talked about, for at least 4
BS.
Just kidding. No, but I pretty much just like your B skill and your S skill are pretty much the only things that were slightly would change up a little bit, but really not much because, to be honest though, very fantastic build. And again, you're viable and you make other people viable, which again, if you have that win-win and you can make it and it synergizes just like it is right here, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. So that's pretty much all that I have for this build, guys, and my mods seem to be the same. So let's move on to the next unit. Oh, it's Doctor! Oh my goodness. And I think he's in the house still, I think. I seen him lurking up in here. Hello. By the way, hello everybody. Look at all these new faces, by the way. No unsubs.
Look at all the memes in there.
All the memes, baby. I like memes.
All the memes for
I
you.
I like memes. You know, if you hadn't known.
All of the memes
Hey, Doctor.
that involve you are in there.
Yo, what's up, Doctor? No, I'm telling you, I like memes. If you hadn't noticed, anyone that isn't part of our Discord yet, what are you doing? You're missing great memes. And you're missing unit review. That's how you get up in here. I'm telling you, come join us. It'd be great. It really will. So, something that's not a meme, something that actually does great damage, is this Hellbendy right here, because I've actually had to fight Doctor's Hellbendy before. When he said he was going to build him, I was all like, okay, I see you. And I always like Hellbendy, so...
Check it out. It's Lil and Oliver.
Wow. Let me just say, like, when it comes to Hellbendy, I feel like I've always liked him, even his original version. His original green version, it's just like, he's just super thick in the sense, like, he has so much, like, at the time, which I still think he still does, he has, like, giant BST. It was something like when I was originally came back and I seen him and I was like, oh my goodness, like, he has really, like, I couldn't get any merges to save my life. But, I mean, I always wanted to get one. And my boy Doctor's only 3 away. So like I said, when that happens, Doctor, you better DM me. I want to be the first one to know. Because I like this thick build. Because we're going to look at it right now, looking at a safeguard. So I know what he normally has right here. And look at this. So I really do like that he has his safeguard here because he has that extra +4 on his res. Now, so it's gonna add into his 50 res with this. Okay, again, he has a lot of stuff stacking up right here. So he has the extra res for +4, and then during combat, he's gonna have that extra +7 during his defense. So my goodness, that is ridiculous. So of course he's gonna go for Glacius because res is a lot more important than defense in the sense of how you get it, how fast it is right there. So you're gonna be doing more damage with that, even though I think he has more defense naturally, I think, than he does res. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be hitting harder with his Glacius than he will with Bigness. It could be right. I'm pretty sure I'm correct with that, right? Right, mods.
What did you say?
What?
And never mind. Anyway, so
You were going on for too long.
We don't know what you're saying.
You took forever to get to the weapon.
what? Then he has Fortress Defense Res 3, which is a fantastic skill right there. And Perez hasn't let me leave it down. Wow, English is hard. So
Okay, I'll explain it to you one more time. If Doctor unequips the skill, his stats will be different than if you're looking at them now. That's because they're a stat booster, not a combat buff.
Whoa! Where did this come from? We're not even
Thank you,
talking
Perez.
about
It
that
sounds
right
like
now.
you still
Thank you.
don't get it.
I never said nothing. I'm just going over the awesome skills that he has right now. Baka.
バカじゃないの
Jeez Louise, my mods right now hostile tonight, boys. Then we also have Quicker Post right there. So of course, Hellbenny's gonna need it because his 20 speed is not redeemable. It's not redeemable. It's only 20 speed. Even with all these merges right there, his speed is trash. That's how it is. But Quicker Post will help him. And I think Panic Ploy is actually a fantastic on him because if you think about it right there, he has, and this is without his S support, without fully built right there, he's actually at 53 HP, which is very nice. Give him an S support, give him the certain kinds of freaking blessings for everything that he needs there, and he's gonna be shooting that up right there. So he has natural very high HP, so he's gonna be able to panic people, which is very nice, something that Hellbenny can do. And he is, some of the newer gen units that I've noticed right there don't have high HP. He does, which is really nice. So it's something about Hellbenny I've always liked, and I wish some of the newer units did have it. It always seems like they're all in the same HP range. It seems like just about they're like slightly off a little bit, but always around in
If
the
everybody
40s.
had high HP, then they can't sell panics to us.
Exactly.
That's true. But like,
It's a marketing scheme.
Oh, trust me. Every unit, everything that we do and we get is all marketing schemes. It's all marketing schemes. We're getting played. You're being played, boys. I'm just kidding.
Stay woke, people.
Stay woke. You heard him. But you also have Distant Defense 3, which again, I always go for Distant Defense than I do Close because again, you're gonna see more range units than anything else in this game. I don't care what anybody says. Defense, you're gonna need it the most. And all in all, if he's being attacked right there, he's gonna be able to. It's probably just gonna be tings all day, and the fact that he is an infantry unit, he actually has the extra movement. He has good attack. He's just going for that straight bulk. He is literally a wall. He is a wall, and you know it. And you could do a few different kind of things to try to make it so that he has maybe like a little bit more attack or a little bit more just like in general, such as like if you didn't want to go fortress, you could always go like steady, or excuse me, sturdy impact. You can always go freaking mirror. You can go a few routes. You can even go like DC. You can do a lot of things with him, but he's going for that full bulk, and that's respectable. Because he's pretty much gonna get hit, and that Glacier is gonna be ready. So when he actually goes in and attacks right there, you're dead. And again, very good attacks. So I can't say that 52 attack is not good. I think it's pretty good. It's not like the best, but it's enough. But really, that Glaciers is what you want to worry about. Get hit by that Glaciers, doesn't forget a weapon triangle, forget anything right there, you're dead. Just how it is. So, but all in all though, a fantastic build, and I really do like it a lot. Mods, what do you guys have for me? You guys have anything?
Yeah. QR, that's a threshold. Can't have it. Panic Boy, that's a threshold. Can't have it.
I'm done with you.
Glacies, I'm pretty sure that's a threshold somehow.
I'm done
Can't
with
have
you.
It.
Perez,
Safeguard the
Repo
threshold
is-
as well.
it's time to stop. Threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't ever be a streamer and make a mistake, okay? Don't ever be a streamer and make a mistake. or say something incorrectly, because they will never let it down. You will live it for the rest of your life. You will live it for the rest of your life. Don't at me.
Fortress is a threshold. No, Cat. Fortress is not a threshold. Fortress is a combat buff.
Fortress is a combat buff.
Fortress is a combat buff, Cat. You gotta mix up.
That's all I gotta say. Go Manasai. Go Manasai. There's the threshold police.
It's the
Open
threshold
up!
police. Open up.
Open up! No, but for reals though, mods, what you guys have? What do you guys have right here? We have Doctor in the house, and we never really get Doctor, so give him some
Joe
good
Mama.
feedback. Joe Mama, absolutely. Joe Mama. So not
I better be giving him good feedback. He's my lord for the house this
Yeah,
week.
exactly. Speaking of which, we have battles going on
Shameless
tomorrow.
plug.
Shameless plug, but battles tomorrow. This is for a video too, so I'm already screwing this up. So anyway, go on.
And you have anything to say? I'm waiting for her. She's the one who goes first.
Not really. Like, it looks
Inya's
good
actually
to me.
been quite quiet this night. I've been like,
I know, it's
Perez has
throwing
been
me
like,
off.
I know, me too. I'm like, Inya, what's wrong with you? Stop it.
Like, it looks good to me. Like, I don't have any feedback to give because like, I wouldn't change anything.
No changes? No changes?
I wouldn't change anything. Like, it looks
Okay.
fine to me.
Okay, okay. So I guess what we can really say with this is that Doctor, you have tons of flexibility. Very nice. I really do like this build. And we were kind of talking about it.
QR3. That's Premier.
Premiere. That's a
Premiere?
threshold.
Premier QR3.
That's a threshold.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we were actually talking.
So many great stuff that had to be killed for this, but
But
QR3 is just what puts it over the hill.
absolutely, just 10 out of 10, the best.
Mhm.
10 out of 10, the best. No, but all in all though, fantastic build. And like I said, me and Doctor actually talked about this inside of our Discord. We were just pretty much saying like all that he can do. But he was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this one in here and I'm gonna make a wall. And damn it, that's a wall. And there's extra skills that aren't even really being done right now. So like if they were in combat with everything else right there, you would see even higher stats with this. And this isn't even including some of his, like I said, his S skills right there, not even being used right now. His freaking S support isn't even being used, isn't even being shown right now. Like the seasons are not being shown right now. So once all that is actually in place right there, it's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a monster. So again, fantastic build. Let's hear it for Doctor. And again, Doctor, I know you live super far away, so thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Get some sleep, okay? I care for your health, friend. So, and he's also one of our other mods, so
We
there it
need you
is.
ready for tomorrow.
Yes, and we need you ready for
That
tomorrow.
too.
Oh, Tass! My boy Tass! See, okay, I gotta apologize to him because I misused his unit twice. But
I gotta apologize to him because it was my fault that you misused his unit.
hey, I was gonna take the blame for you. I was gonna take the
Am
blame
I
because
the
I'm
only
a
one who
gentleman.
didn't offend Taz?
Probably.
I was going to do you
Just
a
so
favor.
mean.
I was gonna do you a favor, India, and take the blame for you. I had you, girl, but it's all good
Yeah,
though.
but I need to live up to my mistakes.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? I like that. Respectable. So, but one thing though that I really like to talk about this build with is that this is the running joke inside of our group. This is the female starter because she can do everything. She is nasty. She's nasty. I literally just throw this girl in here because so powerful because looking at her right now, her stats right now, you're looking at 49 HP, 51 attack, which doesn't seem like a lot right there, but if you're looking at the rest of what she has, you're gonna see why, because you have attack smoke, gonna be able to drop people by -7. So with that 51, you're like, like now you're actually starting to be able to go do a lot more damage because the smoke is gonna be able to drop that up by an extra -7, so it's gonna be really nice. And I can talk about it. Rouse attack defense, so an extra +6. Wow. So big.
Mhm.
Very
So
expensive.
aroused.
So aroused. I love it. I love it. But yes, so like being able to have that in there, it's going to add that extra plus attack by 6 and defense +6. So that's going to be really nice too, to be able to really bump you back up there. So now you're back at 57. So now people are really worried, as long as you're alone, which I practically just let her be alone because she's nasty. And I'm gonna show you why right now, because with everything being said and done, when you're attacking and doing everything else, look at that defense. Extra +6 too. Think about that. Add that in there with they're looking at 51 defense. Ridiculous. And to top it off, actually, yeah, okay. And actually, no, actually, never mind. Stats already in here, aren't they? Well, actually, no. Actually, never mind.
Yes. No, the Rouse stats aren't.
Yeah, actually, never mind. I take that back. So,
Rouse is a combat buff.
Yep, that's right. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. But anyway, so adding that in there, you're looking at 51 defense. Ridiculous. Like literally a wall. Another wall. So practically you had like another hellbendy wall, except a little bit different because the way that you have it built right now, your res is looking really solid, your defense is really nice also. You have fortress defense res, which is solid right there. You have special spiral on this, so I think you've changed this up a few times for your beast lot, but special spiral actually works out really nice with this because then your bigness is going to pop off all the time. And with 51 defense right there, you're killing people. Again, another one of those units for just about anyway, where it doesn't matter what the weapon triangle says right there, you're going to kill them. You usually do. And to be honest, it's very scary. If you guys haven't seen this yet, this is a monster. And something about Taz that I really like about him is that he stays very loyal to like the specific classes. He has his Celicas and he has his Arms, and they're all completely built. Those ones for sure. I'm not even sure if he has any other plus 10s. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. All I know is for a fact, any kind of or any kind of Celica that's out, there's a plus 10 full version. Taz has it. And you know what? I don't think we say enough respect to people that are loyal to their specific people, because like I said, loyalty is rare nowadays. So the fact that you have that loyalty right there, there's a round of applause. Good job, guys. Good job. I like loyalty. So I love it. I love this community. It's great. So, but all in all though, I've used this unit so much that all I gotta say is that it's a very solid unit and it's a very solid build. And the way that she is now and the way that you can kind of do things, she has very good flexibility. So all in all, fantastic build. I really wouldn't change too much because it depends on what you're trying to do. You could go DC for certain things. You could go, what else have you done? I think you've done everything. I've seen so many different kind of builds for this. It just astounds me. But
last time I saw her, it was DC Armor Smasher.
It was. Oh yeah, that's right. You normally use Armor Smasher. That's right. I remember when I first saw that, I'm like, Armor Smasher on the Celica? You know what? My biggest thing that I've seen this with is whenever we did
Gale Domains.
Domains, yes, it was
with
the
Gale Force.
Yes, I remember. And at first I was like, what is this unit and why is this so amazing? And it was like my go-to unit. So all in all,
MVP of every Domains map.
Seriously, MVP of everything right there. So I'm talking too highly about this. I really like this unit, but I have a little bit of a bias because I've used it so much. So, but fantastic build. Maz, do you have anything else? Anything that you would like to add to this build? Anything that you would change?
Yeah, take out that Rouse.
Nah, don't take out that Rouse right there. Let me speak.
Take out that Rouse.
All you need is Fortress.
You only need Fortress.
Only need the Fortress.
Rouse. No, I love Rouse. I love Rouse because here's the thing. You have DC. Okay, so you have the fort, right? So the fort means that you're a wall. Literally, the picture is a damn fortress. It is a wall. And then Rouse is you're a solo wall. You're like the Great Wall of China, all by yourself right there. You're just gone right there. You're away from everybody else. You're just boom. But the thing is that you take over everything. You are the wall. I ain't scared of the wall right there. But I am scared of her though. So this thing scares me. So every time I have to go, every time I have it on my team, I feel safe though, because I know that it's really good. So, but anyway, fantastic build though. I really like this. So, but I'm gonna say at least for the video, guys. So please do not leave. And Perez, if you troll me, I'll be very mad because this is the end of the video, guys. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, guys. We are going to continue the stream. Stream's not over. So stick around. We have many more views to go. So I actually practically have it for the rest of the night planned. So stick around, grab some popcorn, enjoy yourself. And yeah, guys, for anyone who wants to watch in the future, guys, again, we stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I don't have it planned for Saturdays, but it is Saturdays. We always stream Saturdays. So I have to fix that. I think the only reason why I don't have it on Saturdays is because I don't know when I stream on Saturdays. It's kind of just random. But all in all, though, thank you guys so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you for Inya and for Perez for coming in here and doing these reviews with me, guys. I couldn't do this, guys, without you guys. Honestly, all the events practically are by them, and I pretty much just get it started. I pretty much just press the play button and start while they actually do the other stuff. So like I said, they are like the backbone for a lot of what I do, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can I say something to YouTube?
Absolutely.
All right, this goes out to the rest of the stream. Roses are red, violets are blue. This is the end of the video. Good night to you too. Stream's over.
That was so cute. That was so cute. Stop. My heart is melting. I like that. I like that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. We're out of here.
Yeah,
for
stream
this.
is over.
No, stream's not
Stream's
over.
over. Good
Have a
night,
wonderful
everybody.
night.